Hey everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me. This Plan With Me is for the week of April 1st through the 7th, the first week of April. Every week this month I really wanted to do sort of like a baby themed kit, except for Easter week. So that is what I'm doing all of April. So this first week I'm using this like Dumbo inspired kit from StickyEssentials, and I just thought this was the sweetest like baby art. There's also some like Winnie the Pooh baby art that's in this style as well that I also have a kit in, and I'm probably going to use it. I don't know when. I have to figure out a good time because it's just so sweet, and I love the colors so much. So I am cutting the washi, and I'm using some Simply Gilded like taupe gray with gold foil. I wanted to use like a purple with gold foil, but I don't have like any purples with gold foil that like match any of the purples at all. And I wanted to use the yellow, but the yellow has like hollow foil, so I was like, let's just do the gray. And I don't think it looked bad. It is a little bit darker than the gray in the kit, but I mean, it's still pretty, and I like it a lot. So I did that, and I am using pretty much all gold foil in this kit. So I'm using the gold foil bougie boxes. I'm using some of these star full box overlays, as well as the like, I believe they're called stroke outline, like stroke line overlays as well. And then I'm also using from Simply Watercolor Co. the gold like heart foiled corners. I thought those would be cute to kind of showcase some other boxes and do different things other than just like various overlays. So I'm putting all of my full boxes down now. You can see the various overlays there. I really wanted to use the stars. I think they looked really cute because this is very like moon and stars kind of themed, and it's so beautiful. Like the way this turned out is really, really cute. But yeah, so this is the week before Reagan was born. I actually decided to go ahead and start my maternity leave this week because I was in so much pain. Like I just couldn't function at work anymore. I felt very useless. So I was like, I'm just going to stay at home and hope the baby comes. I actually had full intentions. I truly thought on this like Monday that the baby was coming, but she waited a whole week. I was like pretty positive too. Timing contractions for like a week. It was wild. So yeah, I keep staring at this, and I just think this is probably one of my best spreads to date. I go back and forth in my planner now, and I look at the way I used to plan, like 2 weeks ago, and I'm with just like all white space and no like bougie boxes or like not as much foil, and I'm just like, wow, like I think foil just really adds an extra like oomph, especially just doing all the full boxes. I used to only do 4 full boxes, so doing all of them is just like a little extra something, Look how cute this looks, though. And then the header overlays, too, that I'm using are also the star header overlays. I wanted to incorporate those in as well. And I did use some flag overlays. I don't know if I've put those down or not yet, but I do use those as well. So in the glitter headers in this kit, were like all gold. So I thought that was nice, too, because it kind of contrasted nicely. So look how pretty. Oh, there's the flag overlays. This is so pretty. I like want to cry. And like the Winnie the Pooh kit I have too is just so cute, but I just don't know when to use it yet. Like I really need to find like a particular week, because I pretty much have all of my kits planned out what I'm going to use until, maybe the end of the year, honestly. And I have to kind of like rearrange. Like I have them really pulled out and planned out until the first week of September, but I have like an idea of pretty much every kit I want to use until the end of the year. So Swoops. I am also using some date squares from SPC, and I'm putting those on top of the date covers. This kit, I'm like, this whole spread, it just looks so freaking cute. And Delilah from StickyEssentials also did give me a coupon code. I'm not sure if it's still active because I have had this kit for a while, but it is Kirsten15 for 15% off. I will put it in the description as well, but yeah, this is so cute. I haven't even filled it all out yet because I did film this yesterday, but I know as soon as I fill this out, it's just going to be like extra cute. I'm excited. And I am putting the weekend banner down right now too. I usually wait and put that down later, but I decided to go ahead and put that down like with my base, and that's from SPC. I am doing the sidebar as well. I'm just doing a daily habit tracker. This will change next week, I'm pretty sure, as well as a squared off box with a pumpkin paper Kotera marking 38 weeks. I actually turned 39 weeks that Saturday. So I did make it to 39 weeks, but baby was the size of a watermelon. And then I didn't work, like I said, this week, so I did a to-do list, and then at the bottom I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, so I decided to put in bills because it was the first week of the month and I wanted to like pay, the first 3 bills that we had. And I just think that looks like a nice little sidebar. I have to figure out my sidebar situation for every week from next week on. But yeah, going into Monday, first things first, like I said, I didn't work at all this week, so this week, I will forewarn you, is super boring, like very, very boring. If this spread wasn't as beautiful, I would just be like, meh, because it was such a boring week because I didn't work, I didn't really want to do anything, I was in a lot of pain. So that morning, I did have a cervix check. Again, this is my weekly appointment, and I was still at 2.5 centimeters dilated, which is probably when I started getting disappointed because I was so hype, thinking because I went from 2 to 2.5 that I was like, okay, I'm going to be at 3 and then, I'll be ready. But that did not happen. So I put a Chic Street Sticker Boutique little post-it with a Coffee Monsters Co. ultrasound sonogram emoji. And then I was having contractions. Like I said, I thought I was going to give birth this day. So I was having a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions. I was in a lot of pain. I was timing them. It was getting kind of intense. So I did want to mark that with a cramping emoji as well. I did try and go on kind of a lot of walks this week because I really wanted to get this baby out, y'all. So I'm using from the Planner Shop just a little running shoe. I walked around the block, and then there's an elementary school near us, and I walked around the entire perimeter of the school 3 times while Avery played at the playground with Brian. I was like, I want this baby out, I want this baby out, and it was so hot. It was so not fun. So I did that. And then Brian's dad actually bought a whole pineapple, and I was like, chop that thing up. I'm going to eat all pineapple because apparently pineapple is supposed to soften your cervix. So I was like, let's get this show on the road. And I'm using a Dole Whip sticker because I thought for some reason I had a pineapple sticker, but I didn't. So I was like, Dole Whip's pineapple. It made sense in my head. And then I couldn't sleep that night because I was timing my contractions all night. They were just so sporadic, not fun, and they weren't super, super painful, and that's how I knew they weren't real. So I was very disappointed, so I really didn't get any sleep because of that. So on Tuesday, again, I'm using a quarter box with another pregnant emoji, and I'm basically just going to write in contractions, ? Because I couldn't tell if they were real or not, and it was really starting to bother me. I was getting super fed up with it. I was at that point just my water's going to break. I'm not even going to realize I'm going into labor, which is kind of what happened, really. But that's a story for a whole other video. But yeah, I was just, I don't know. But we decided to go to the park because I was just let me go on another walk. So I used a half box for that, and I have a Coffee Monsters Co. mom and child on a slide emoji, and then I used a park foiled script from SPC to put that in. Avery's playing in the background, so you're probably going to be able to hear her. I noticed that with my last video, she was playing in the background and you could hear her, but it's all good. So we did go to the park. Like I said, I wanted to walk a lot more, and it was starting to hurt so bad to walk, so I don't know. But then that night, I just wanted to kind of relax afterwards and watch TV, so I used a quarter box from the glitter sampler sheet. They're gold ones. I forgot they came in the kit, so I was like, I kind of want to use more quarter boxes and labels, but I don't have enough. But I found those, and I was like, this is perfect. So I put one of those in with a little Once More with Love purple TV, because she has this sheet with various multicolored TVs and Netflix and stuff, and I was like, the purple one matches, let's use it. Whenever one matches, I feel almost obligated to use it. So I put that in with a Netflix and chill foiled sticker because it's pretty much what we did. We just kind of relaxed because I was in a ton of pain. And then I was so mad that night because I was having contractions, not consistently, obviously, but fairly consistently from Monday and then into Tuesday a little bit, but then they just kind of stopped, and it was just it was a switch, the switch turned off, and it was just, they were done, and I was super mad and very frustrated with that. So I put in a half box and one of these munchkins that's sitting next to the desk with the broken pencil. I wanted to use the one that was flipping the desk, but it was kind of red, or was it red? I feel it was more a red. I don't know, whatever. I was just frustrated, so I wanted to mark that because, like I said, I was super, super frustrated. And then pretty much for the rest of the week, I was like, I'm going to sleep as much as possible because I don't think I'm going to get any sleep after this, so let me get as much sleep as possible. So Wednesday morning, I did sleep in. I used a label with one of these Fox and Pip sleeping girls, and they're huge, and because I wasn't really doing much this week, I wanted to use kind of as many big stickers as possible, and this is a huge sticker, so I was like, this is perfect. And then I used a sleep in foiled script. Excuse me, my throat was starting to get kind of weird. So I used that, and then pretty much the entire day of Wednesday, I was super nauseous. I just wasn't feeling too good. You do typically get nauseous and acid reflux very close to the end of pregnancy because everything is pushed up. And it was so funny too when I was in labor, then I was telling the nurse I was having really bad acid reflux, and she was like, just you wait until after you give birth. It's literally going to go away, like, so fast. And it really did. Like, I felt so much better afterwards. But yeah, so super nauseous all day, so I just use a quarter box. And then this, like, little Sick Munchkin. This is, like, the 1.0 Sick Munchkins. I think it says bundle up under it, but I just cut that off because I wanted to be able to just kind of fit a little bundled up Munchkin, because it was pretty much me all day because I did not feel too great. And then we did start watching The Twilight Zone this day. I think they released the first 2 episodes, so we watched it this day. I love The Twilight Zone. I was really excited about it and had a really good lineup of a cast. So I still haven't watched any episodes other than the first 2, so I probably should do that one day. Sorry, I don't know what's happening over here, but yeah, so I used a squared off half box with a little, like, 3D not Munchkin, but this is from Once More with Love. It's like from the TV movie sheet. I never really used these, so like when I saw that I had this sheet, I was like, I kind of want to use these more. So I put that in, and then it was just kind of like a rainy night, so I put that in because like nothing else really happened, and I just wanted to fill up that space. So I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji holding a yellow umbrella. Alright, sorry, I had to get like a little cough out because like my entire throat for some reason just started hurting really bad, which is so strange. So doing that, and that was my first half of the week. Moving on to the second half, I cannot get over this spread, you guys. I'm just staring at it right now, and it's just like the prettiest spread. I'm excited to keep on going. So Thursday we actually had pizza for lunch, so I put in a quarter box, a little foiled pizza doodle from SPC with a pizza night script. Like I said, it was pizza for lunch, but I wanted to use the pizza script, so I used the pizza night one, and that is also from SPC, the script samplers. So I did that, and then we did go for another walk. I was just trying so hard, you guys. It was not working for me. So I put in a label with another one of those Planner Shop shoes. Sorry, I have to think of what it was called. I'm getting really sleepy, so bear with me. I'm very sorry. It's 7 o'clock at night. It is almost my bedtime. No, I'm kidding. Well, not really kidding. I'm actually being almost serious. Reagan's going to go to sleep soon, and I'll probably lay in bed with her and pass out. I go to sleep really early now. So, yeah, like I said, I did go for a walk. And then we did go to Sonic Happy Hour because I just really wanted a slushie so bad, and I was hoping it would put me into labor. I tried so many things, and it was not working. So I used a half box, and then this is actually from Fox and Cactus, and it's supposed to be like a Starbucks Frappuccino, but I couldn't find any, like, not milkshake necessarily, but like drink stickers that reminded me of like a slushie. So I was like, I'm going to use this because it matches the spread. So that's pretty much what I did. And then that night I did have a lot of indigestion. I mean, I'm probably sure it was the Sonic and the pizza, but my stomach was hurting really bad. Like I said, you do get super nauseous. You do have pretty bad acid reflux, or at least I had really bad acid reflux. So I kind of had to sleep that night sitting up because every time I laid down, it would like bubble up in my throat. Really gross, but that's what happened. And I felt like I was going to hurl. So I was like, this isn't happening. So I put a little label down, and I love these munchkins that are like the ones holding their like gut. I never knew what I was going to use them for, but guys, I have found so many uses so far. So I used that to mark my indigestion because like not a good experience, guys. I also tried to pull up this label a couple times, but it kept pulling up the bougie box. So I had to kind of like maneuver the munchkin to not look like it was weird on there. Anyway, moving on to Friday. Friday was payday for me, so I put in a label with a payday script from SPC. It's so weird having a full week, or it was so weird having like a bunch of time off work. It felt strange. I don't know. What is that like? I'm kidding. And then basically that day I wanted to have like a last day with Brian. Brian's dad was like, please go do something, like let me watch Avery so you guys can do something because I know you're not going to be able to do anything for a while, which is fairly true. So we did go to the movies. So I got to use a movie marquee for an actual movie, and I put in a Fox and Cactus cat couple watching a movie. We actually saw Pet Sematary, which I was super excited about seeing. I was hoping also that like the scary like jump scare situation would put me into labor, but I was more sad than anything. Like it just made me really sad. So it was good. It was a good movie. I like the original Pet Sematary, and I have not read the book. I own the book, but I have not read it all the way yet. I think I started it when I was younger, but never finished it. I probably should do that. Anywho, after Pet Cemetery, we did run to Target really quick because we didn't have Avery, and I was like, let's just do this as fast as possible. We wanted to get a few things, so I grabbed an emoji, and then I used a Target Run foiled script sticker. And then that night, I just really wanted to spend the night with Avery. Like I said, I really felt like I was going into labor, like, soon. I mean, I was at that point almost 39 weeks, and I was like, well, the time is coming. So I wanted to spend as much time with Avery as possible, so I put in a quarter box, a little scribbler of, like, a mom with a daughter, which is really cute. And then I put the With Avery custom foiled script slightly lower. I do that a lot when I want to write something on top of it. So I did that for like my night with Avery. And that was our Friday. And then Saturday, slept in again. Guys, I could not stop sleeping. I just slept as much as I possibly could, which I'm so thankful for now. So I used a label and another one of these Munchkin sleeping. I have a lot of sleeping stickers, so it was really nice to be able to use a bunch of them. So I used a Munchkin one sleeping. Did I cut a quote off of it? I think I may have. And then of course I used the sleep in script. But I want to see, did I cut something off of it? I feel like I did. I feel like it said so tired and I cut it off. Probably. And then, because I slept in, I was like, I'm going to make cinnamon rolls for, brunch. So that's what I did. I made cinnamon rolls for brunch, which are delicious. We actually haven't had cinnamon rolls in a very long time. So I put in, a little quarter box with a baking munchkin. And then I did read for a little bit, which I miss. I mean, I have time to do it. I don't know why I keep saying, I miss this, I miss that. I have time to do it. I'm just being, lazy at this point in my life. So I used a little thing with a paper and milk reading sticker. I'll get to that soon. I'm putting in the baking one right now to read a little bit more. I think it's just because I'm reading a book that hasn't gotten interesting yet, so I'm kind of slow about it, but I know once it picks up I won't be able to put it down, so it's just my fault. So I did read a little bit, and then that night, or basically I wanted to put day with Avery as well. We spent the day with her. I mean, I spend every day with Avery, don't get me wrong, but I think we did stuff. I'm pretty sure we went to the park and we just spent a lot of time with her. So again, I used a squared off half box, and I've never used one of these Happy Dia stickers. I didn't know when I was going to use it. It's the mom with the daughter, and I didn't know when in particular I was going to use it. I knew I was going to use it to mark stuff with Avery, but I just wasn't sure what. But I just felt meh, it's cute and it matches, so let me just use it because it's really cute. And again, I used a custom with Avery script below, kind of slightly below, so I can write on top. I just like the way that looks. And then we did go to Dairy Queen, we didn't go to Dairy Queen. Brian's dad, I think he wanted to go get gas, and then he needed to do something else, and he was like, do you want anything? And I was like, honestly, I would love a Blizzard right now. So he went to Dairy Queen and brought me back a Blizzard, and I was very happy about that because, I mean, when you're pregnant, I just got spoiled. I really did. It was so nice. So I used a little label with an ice cream doodle, foil doodle from SPC, and I thought that was really cute to mark my Dairy Queen Blizzard. And then on to Sunday. Oh, Sunday. So Sunday, I hella slept in. I slept in, Wednesday and Saturday, but Sunday, I think I slept until 1. I just slept all day. But I wanted to put that up top, but the thing I wanted to put below it didn't quite fit. So I did move my sleep in to right below it, which is kind of annoying for my chronological order, but it happens. So what I wanted to put below it, like I said, I put above, which was a half box with an emoji licking ice cream. The ice cream truck did come again, but it was a different one. And if you guys, I mean, I'm sure only 3 people know this, but Avery has been asking us for 2 years for a SpongeBob ice cream bar. She has had 4 different ice cream truck experiences. She has never had a SpongeBob ice cream bar in her entire life. So I don't know where she came up with this, but she has been begging and begging. There was one point we literally looked up where to find them, what gas stations carried them, and we went to 3 different gas stations that supposedly carried them, and none of them had them. They had other ones. They had the Powerpuff Girls and everything, but they didn't have the SpongeBob ones, and we were heartbroken. But she finally got her SpongeBob ice cream bar this day. Brian actually ended up buying the guy out of them. He was like, how much for the whole box? And he was like, I think he said $10 because there wasn't that many. So we did buy him out of them, and so Avery got her SpongeBob ice cream, and she was excited about that. And then for the rest of the day, I just did laundry, which I'm excited I did that because I had Reagan a couple days later, and I just wanted to make sure all the laundry was finished, so I put a label. I have these really cute pastel Fox and Cactus like laundry girls that I forgot I had. So I used those because they match the kit really well with a laundry script. These scripts are just beautiful. Like I stare at them and I just get really excited because it makes the spread so beautiful. And then we had Jenna's Asian Kitchen for dinner, which is like, it's like healthy Chinese food in my opinion. It's just really delicious. Their fried rice, usually fried rice to me tastes like super greasy, and it's really good. Like, don't get me wrong, but Jenna's fried rice is like bomb. It's like not greasy at all. It's my favorite. So we had that for dinner because that was like my one request that I wanted that night. Brian's dad really did like treat me so well, and so I used a quarter box with like a foiled takeout box, which is super cute. And then we did start, me and Brian's Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina season 2. We actually didn't finish it together. I don't think he liked it anymore. Like, he kind of just like fell off it, but I kept watching it. So to mark that, I wanted to use like a witchy sticker, so I used a label with a Fox and Cactus little like Halloween witch, which I thought was really cute. Witch. And yeah, that was my spread. I mean, you guys, I think it's just like, I can't stop talking about it. It is so beautiful. If this would have been Reagan's birth spread, I would have been super happy with it. So like, I have high expectations then for next week. I hope it turns out really, really good, because I think this one turned out absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm still going with the takeout box. Foiled food doodles are the best. They're so good. And then of course I'm using that little label with the little Fox and Cactus witch. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably finish filling out my spread in a couple, probably like 20 minutes, because Reagan's going to come in here and go to bed. So like the white noise machine will be on, and I'll be in like my space. I'll be feeling good, ready to fill out my spread. And I hope you guys have been enjoying how many uploads I've been doing. I have myself on like a really good schedule now, and Brian has been really helping me with it. So I've been able to get like Plan With Me's up every few days, which I'm very excited about. It probably will, there'll be like a little gap this upcoming weekend, because this upcoming weekend is the SPC planner party and I won't be home for like a day and a half. But after that, I'll be back in like a groove again, which I'm really excited about. And we have some very exciting news for you guys. I wasn't going to say anything, but I just got like really hype all of a sudden for it. You'll hear about it soon. I'm so excited. Like, so many good things are coming. So many good spreads are coming, if we're being realistic here. Sorry I'm taking so long. Like, who am I? Why am I taking so long? Also, I wish I didn't cut the audio, and I wish I knew at what point it was happening. But like towards the end of this video, everybody was in the bedroom with me and we were all like listening to music and singing. It was so cute. I wish I knew where it was. But yeah, that's pretty much my spread, you guys. I put some of the deco pieces up top. There wasn't a lot of deco options, and the deco options that were there were kind of large. And then I did use some Simply Watercolor Co. star foiled deco pieces throughout to kind of just give the top a little bit of some deco as well. It's so cute. I'm kind of in love. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My next spread is Reagan's birth spread, and I'm very excited but also very nervous. That's going to have to be a spread that I'm going to have to sit here and contemplate and be silent for, because like I'm going to have to think a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.